you can see, I got all of my butterflies and flowers and stems ironed on. I went back and I looked at a quilt that I did a while back, probably a year ago, and I used the heating bond and I used the blanket stitch around them. So I went back, retraced them on the heating bond, and now I got them ironed down on the heating bond. So the paper, I wanted to put interfacing in it, but those pieces are too small to be dealing with interfacing. So the heating bond is the best way to go. Trial and error. It's what I always say. You may think about doing it one way, but it works better another. So I have got this done so far. I will be cutting these out. I'm gonna try to have this quilt did by the end of January. It's looking good. All right, talk to you later. I'll be back to show you me putting it. And my colors are gonna be a little bit different, as you can see. And when I started ironing them down, I really didn't pay the numbers and letters any attention as for the layout. So with that being said, I'll try to get as close as possible, but if not, it's my quilt, so oh well. But I am going to start cutting these out and make my panels to get them ironed on and stitched down. So I will share that with you. All right, be back. Okay, I am putting on my flowers. Can y'all see that? I'm leaving the paper on, taking it off as I go. They told me to leave the Savage on, so I'm leaving the Savage on. This is the fabric I am using for the background. So I got them all laid out, and I'm just going a little bit at a time. Then when I get all these ironed down, I will go to the next step. But I'm supposed to start it at 1. I laid them out like that, but then because I was down here, I just continued down here. So it said to leave the Savage on, making sure that my stems, see how I'm trying to keep my stems there together, because when I cut the Savage out, the green border should be covering the ends of my stems. So trying to do that. Y'all excuse the background. My daughter just got home. Cookies missed her and they taking a bath, so it's bath time is always a big thrill of this house of them. They get to sing and ABCs and all that, 1, 2, 3s, whatever she's doing with them. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now, and I will come back and show you the next step when I get these down. I'm just kind of running the iron over them. I'm not really ironing them good. But I will go back once I get them all down and then iron them down good. All right, I'll be back. Okay, guys, we got our flowers ironed down. There's all my papers over there. We got them all ironed down and everything. So I think I did pretty good. It's just like playing paper dolls back in the day. So it's very easy. My flowers actually ain't my leaves actually ain't going the way they supposed to, because I didn't read the pattern first. And I'm supposed to cut the leaves a different way. But they work for me. They are fine. They are fine. And I could put them where she told me to. This one right here, it could have went. I think it's supposed to went over that way. But oh well, that's life. Falling leaf, falling leaf. Probably could have went right there too, couldn't it? I may take it off if I can take it off. Yeah, I can take it off. I can remove it and just glue it down, because, yeah, there we go. Look at that. I think it'll look cuter right there. What y'all think? Yeah, make it look fuller. So we will do that. And I can glue it down because I know I just messed up that, oh, I'm sorry. I just messed it up, messing with it. Yeah, that look cuter right there. Let me see. Let me get my iron to see if it'll stick. If not, it don't really matter. Oh, I got my iron. So I got my iron on. Yeah. Sorry about that. I got my iron on. But anyway, I will change that. And that is everything right here so far. And we will get to the butterflies in the next. I'll be back. I'm going to bed now, but I'll be back. I'll do that in the morning. All right, we're coming along. Okay, guys, this is where I'm at so far. I wanted to make this bigger so it would fit a queen size bed. So I added 10 inches on each side and more flowers and butterflies. Now this is the original pattern and the way the butterflies should be going, but I had to make it bigger because I need to make this to fit a queen size bed because it's for my sister. So I think it looks cute. Now I gotta order some thread because I have no purple. I may have some blue. I did find a green and a yellow. So I gotta order my threads. As soon as my threads come in, I will start. And I think I had some green, but anyway, I gotta see what all I gotta order. But once my thread comes in, we'll start sewing these down. Then I'll start making it out bigger. I will put the border on each side of it, and each side and top and bottom. Then I will just start making it bigger, putting some more borders on it. Not just white, probably some, I don't know, what colors do you think I should use with these? Because I'm going to do like a piano border instead of the original border that goes on it. So basically, I just redid this pattern all together. So maybe one day I'll make the original pattern like it's supposed to be. But I have really enjoyed cutting out my little butterflies and getting them, and my flowers, getting them all down and pretty. And so now I'm going to go trim it up, get all the savage off of it. And I can do my borders without getting my new thread, but I'm going to sit down. Several days I've said I was going to get the thread, but hadn't got it yet. My camera keeps, maybe my light bulb is finna shoot, but whatever the case. But this is where I am so far with this quilt, and I will come back and let you know and let you see me sewing, tacking down the flowers and the butterflies and the little stems and everything. But I think it's cute. Tell me what you think. Tell me what other borders you think should go on it. I'm going to do a piano border with all of the colors that's going to frame it. And then I need to do some borders and some white borders and some other color borders to make it big enough. So that's where I'm at right now with it. This is what we got right now. So just let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, here is a better look at my quilt, what I did to it. I know I tried to show it to you guys, but it was not looking good. So I made me a makeshift designer wall to display it. So I need to get a little bigger to fit a queen size bed, but that is going to actually be the center of the quilt. So that's what I'm working on, and making sure everything is glued down and my thread is coming in. I finally ordered it, but that's what I did. That's just an old tablecloth back there that I had. My mom had a couple of them, and I confiscated them, and that's what I came up with. Makes a good designer wall, but it's for a round table. But But anyway, it works for for this moment. It works for what I was looking for. So those are my butterflies and everything. So tell me what you think. Does that look good? Or, I went way off the pattern. Way off the pattern. Because the middle section is the way it's supposed to look. But the butterflies on the side and the flowers on the side there. I put a 10-inch strip on each side to make it bigger. And that's what I came up with. Actually, I think it said to cut your panel 31 and a half. And I actually cut the panel 33 and a half. And it still was too small for me. So I just went ahead and added 2 10-inch strips on the side to make it bigger. So there we go. That's what I got so far. So I will see you as soon as my thread come in. I will start tacking these down. All right, everybody have a good day. Bye. Hey guys, I don't know if y'all remember this machine. This thing is so heavy. Let me turn it around. But y'all remember I bought this machine offline, and I decided I was going to restore it, which that's what I'm doing. But then, I'm trying to get y'all a better shot. But then as I got into restoring it, I found out that it needs different tools, special tools. So I ordered them, but I do have it all greased up, all the everything. And when I got it, it was frozen up. It wouldn't do this, would not do this. So I just put some oil in it and what have you, and got it to moving. Still can't get that old needle out, but I'm just oiling it, and eventually that screw will break loose for me. Looking at a lot of videos, trying to get y'all a very good picture. But it's such a beautiful machine. It is really beautiful. But I'm working on that also. Trying to get it restored. It's something new. I see so many, I got several vintage machines. Got my featherweight my daughter bought me. At some period, I want to get, when I get my sewing room set back up, I want to make sure it's set up so I can use it occasionally. Because I kind of like the idea of if you do a vintage quilt and you got vintage machines, why not do it on vintage machines, right? So that's what I'm doing. I really like this baby here. And I figure, what can I do to it? Because it don't got no motor. So I can't do nothing to it unless I break the screws. And I have joined a couple of groups, Facebook groups, and they have been wonderful. I showed them pictures, told them what was going on, and they have been wonderful giving me advice with this machine. And with my featherweight also. It runs, it works. The featherweight works. It's beautiful. It's just been sitting for a couple of years, so now I got to go in and clean it. This machine I could have had sent off, and I could have sent it off. It was a guy that would restore it and shine it up, make it all new and look all pretty, but decals where it's been used and all that are not going to come back. Some of the worn spots here on the plates are not going to come back. And that's a sign of vintage. It's been used. It's been loved. So you don't want to take away from that. But you do want to kind of restore it as much as you can. This wheel here, I may get some of those rust spots out, but it's never going to shine like it did today. It came out the store. So, but it'll be pretty and it'll be nice for me. So that was just a little something I wanted to throw in, let y'all know what I was doing. So I got to take all this off. I got to clean it because from the touch, you can feel the old grease and stuff that's been left on it. And it's been set around, kicked around. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. I haven't tried to stitch on it, anything, because I got oil everywhere there. But that's a project I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish this up this year. Hopefully it won't take me the whole year. But whatever it takes, they say, just take your time and go at it. I did look up under the bottom of it, and it's got a lot of lint and dirt under there. So I'm looking at the products to clean it without damaging any of the decals or stuff like that. It's a new national. One lady said it was a home new national Model U. So if anybody know anything about this machine, shoot it to me in the comments. I would love to know more information. I don't know if they have a manual on it, but I'm going to find out if they have a manual. I mean, you look at it, it's kind of just common sense, you know, to use it. So, but I would like to have a manual if they have one for it. I'm sure they do. And the handle's in good shape. Look like it's got some white paint. And it was something, they were talking about something about white paint being on these machines. Said you have to have a little white paint. I don't know what the lady was referring to, but she left her white paint on. I'm gonna leave mine on because it's not bothering me. It's just on the handle there. But that's what I'm up to. I'm coming right back and we're gonna talk about this quilt. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, you can see my quilt back there. It's hard to quilt without a designer wall. So I kept saying I was going to put something up there and never did. And that's probably why most of the time I'm not even interested in sewing it or completing it because I can't see it out. But you know, this is our pattern here. And this is the company that it came from. So I looked on their website and they actually still had the thread that they used in this pattern. So I ordered that. So that's on the way. So I think mine kind of cute. It's cute. It's just got a little extra to it. I move my head. You can see, it's about the same. Just a little bit different. Just a little bit. But I wanted to make it better. So, and I just told you about my baby here that I'm going to be restoring. She's a heavy mama. She's heavy. You know, they be talking about, I learned a lot of trying to do information on my featherweight and on this one. Because I did do some information when I got my featherweight, but that's been years, so I didn't forgot it. And, you know, those machines that they have in the box, they call them featherweights, which they're not. They are portable machines, which makes sense because they're heavy as heck. Ain't nothing featherweight about them. But I did learn that. So, and I did learn a lot. I got to find the website. And they done gave me several websites. I just hadn't had time or just hadn't took the time to go on those websites and look at the model numbers. Now, this one here, I ain't found the model. I ain't found the number under it or anywhere on it. But when I clean it up, I may accidentally find one. It may not have one because one guy that restores old machines, vintage machines, he said they didn't start putting serial numbers into, I think he said the 1850s. It might have been the 1950s. I don't know. I don't remember, but I know at one point they were making machines with no serial number. So this might have been made in that period of time. I know nothing about the machine. All I've did so far is just grease it and loosen it up. So now I got to take it apart. Y'all, I'm going to be a grease monkey. You know, that's what they used to call them mechanics, grease monkeys. I'm going to be a grease monkey working on this, baby. So I don't mind. I like to tinker and figure out some things. But that's so far my quilt. I am going to put the piano board around that. I think I will probably work on the border this weekend because I don't need my threads to work on the border. But I do have to go, Cookie's got to go get another shot on the 11th. So most of the time I'm sewing at my daughter's house. That's why when I'm in Alabama I don't sew, because I have a little area set up in her at her house that I mostly do my sewing. So with that being said, I will be down there. I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday. My birthday's on the 11th. It's the day she gets her shot. So she's getting the rest of her COVID. But I'm going to call in because she had a reaction to it. So they may not give it to her. I don't know. But that's what I have planned. And when I get back, I will dive back into this and try to get it did by the end of this month, so I can present it to my sister. But I think it's cute. I like it. I really do like it. I think it turned out really pretty. And I didn't go overboard on everything. And I think once I put some more white borders around it, and I think I'll maybe just put some solid border between the white borders to, don't know what color I want to pick out of there to do that. It depends on how much material, one color I do have. If I have some yardage in one of the colors, because I used a lot of fat quarters, and I don't think I have any yardage in any of those, but I can find some. I have a lot of solids that's kind of close to those colors, so I can use a solid to do that. So that's my plan, to put the piano border around it first, and then a white border, and then break that white up with another border. Just depends on how big I make the borders, but the borders with color, I'm gonna make them smaller than the white ones, of course, and just kind of break them up. I don't know how many borders it may add up. It may end up with, but as long as it fit a queen size bed, it ain't gotta hang off on the floor. It just gotta fit, so she can color with the grandkids on the bed with her. And then I pull all the cover off of her. That's the way they do here. They pull all the cover off of you. Don't care if it's king size. They're going to hog all the cover. But that's where we are. We're not doing nothing too exciting. I hope everybody had a good New Year's. Blessed New Year's. Christmas. I hope everybody got what they needed and wanted. I hope they spend time with your family. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed mine. I really enjoyed all of the holidays. But I kind of get tired of them by the time New Year's get here. I'm kind of over it. Because, you got 2 holidays within 2 months, and it's kind of within a month. So it's kind of like cooking all that food, eating all them sweets, and doing all that. And my mother calls every year to make sure I eat some greens, black-eyed peas, and hog jaw, which I didn't eat neither one. I didn't even think about it, basically, until she called me. But she's like, I hope you got your stuff. They claim to give you good luck. Honey, I'm a firm believer. Any blessings I'm going to get going to come from the Lord, and he don't care what I eat. So, that being said, but she's old, so she's set in her ways, so I don't put much into that. But she does it faithfully every year, and it's a tradition, and she wants us to do it. But we kind of like, okay, if I'm at your house, I'll eat what you cook, but I'm not going to do it at my house. But anyway, that's where we are. Just rambling on now, y'all. I'm just rambling on. It's just good to see you all. Look, on my, one thing I do want to address on the giveaway. That giveaway for me was a nightmare. I don't know. Next time I do a giveaway, it will be live. And I will give you plenty of notice to know that it's going to be live, and everything will be taken care of while we're on the live. Because I don't know, is anybody having a problem when you leave me a comment and I come back, I comment, shoot you a comment? Are you having a problem? Let me know. Please let me know. It may be something on my end, but I have checked everything and everything seems to be fine. If you comment on a video of mine and I comment back to you, are you able to comment again? because it says on the bottom, you know, replied X amount of times. And I had Linda, to contact me later and said she didn't get her gift card. Well, I have an email from her saying that she did get it. And so after that, I got no more response from her. You know, I said, well, let me check. And then I went back and looked at the emails. And I just really hope that I didn't give someone else her gift, you know. But that is the email she sent me when we were dealing with it, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I know it was a nightmare. And I never got any more information from her or him. Never got any more. You know, I got a comment. I tried to email you. I tried to that she said that she responded to me as soon as the drawing was over. Well, I saw nothing of it. So I've checked and checked and checked all of my advices, all of everything to make sure that you can get in contact with me. But I got no reply. So I don't know. I mean, I just really feel bad because, like I say, that person is someone that's been with me for 2 years, and I hate that they didn't get their prize. But when I do another one, believe me, it would be live. If you're not on the live, okay. I mean, I'm sorry, because when you email me or you say you didn't get something that I promised you, it really it really hurts me. It digs into my soul. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't think until I try to resolve that matter for you. So, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, it's like a lot of stress, you know. I get really stressed out when someone says that they didn't get what I promised them, and it just stresses me out. Too bad for me to go through that again. So like I say, when we do another one, it will be a live, and my daughter will be taking your information and getting you set up with whatever. I thought it would be a smart idea, and would appreciate that I let you pick your own shop and, you know, what have you. But it seemed to be a nightmare. But one thing I have not did, and I probably need to do, is go back, because the other lady never said. She told me she got hers also, and she never said anything else about it. But I need to go to the Fat Quarter shop and make sure that both of those were cashed out. So I haven't did that. That's one thing I haven't did. So, you know, I'll own up to what I haven't did and what I have did. But I am so sorry about this giveaway. It will be a long time before I do a giveaway. I ain't gonna say that, because it will not be a long time. I'm not going to shy away from giveaways because of this one experience. But it will be on a live, and I will give you plenty of notice that I'm having a giveaway, and you need to be on the live. That way I know if you are subscribed to my channel also. So anyway, and I'm not gonna complain about that. I mean, it just, I'm still stressed out about it, because I mean, I have 2 people that, I have one that says she didn't get hers after I got an email saying she did. I don't know, you know, because I'll do that. I mean, I have bought something, and then they'd be like, well, what's the shipping? And I'd be like, I ain't got that. And I would tell them people I ain't got it, but then I do have it. And then I have to go back and apologize. So, you know, that happens to me a lot, because I buy too much stuff for one, and don't know what I'll have. But Oman, I just never got another response. So that, I mean, I don't know what to do. Take it off the table, or just say, well, if you ever can respond, we can respond together to get it handled, then, you know, that'll be fine. But I don't see that happening. So anyway, I'm not going to see. I started all the way back over there. But anyway, if you like what you see today, yeah, I know these are just little bitty clips and what I've been doing. Give me a thumbs up, like and share my video. It would help my channel out and tell your friends about us. Because I did make a boo-boo on this quilt. I did do the freezer paper first when I should have did the heating bond. But with that being said, I could have did the freezer paper too and just used some glue, kids glue, little white glue, because some of the pieces I had already tacked down with glue, and they'll hold because you're going to go back over. So, you know, that was an experience that someone maybe want to do an applique quilt is scared to do it because of that. But I really like it. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel, share my channel, like my channel. And I'll see you guys later. God bless you and your family. Bye-bye. Till next time.